Well, 2011, without a doubt, was a great year for gaming. Whether it was big gaming releases or sleeper hits, this year was definitely a great year for gaming. And a few things to, get out of the way here. I'm actually just filming on my computer to show you all the gameplay of, these games this year. So it's very amateur the way I'm doing this. There's no major editing tool or anything. I'm just showing you my footage from this year. But definitely 2011 was a great year for, to be a gamer. And with that, it's GS98's Game of the Year Awards for 2011. Top 10 best games of the year. And a few things to note before we, start up. Rules for this top 10 countdown. I'm not just naming the nominees. Like, oh, this is the nominee for Game of the Year, Batman Arkham City, and then follow it up with another video. No. I'm doing a countdown of what I think are the best games of the year, counting down to the top 4. And when I get to the top 4, I'm actually going to compare the top 4 games of the year, and then I'm going to announce what I think is Game of the Year. So, another, noteworthy thing about this countdown here is, as you can see, very amateur, is I do not own a Wii, so therefore I'm sorry I cannot share my personal opinion on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, which was nominated for the official Spike TV Game of the Year. So, sorry about that. I'm just talking behind my camera, just so you know, showing you some footage of, games. So, number 10 in the countdown of top 10 best games of the year by, yours truly, GS98, is, if you are a gamer, you know of the big FPS gaming war that's been going on all this year. Fanboys slapping each other, punching each other, kicking each other in the balls. It's, of course, between Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3. The big showdown. And that's why I'm naming number 10 in my countdown Battlefield 3. And for several reasons, it deserves to be in the top 10. Without a doubt. This game deserves to be here. It's an outstanding FPS shooter. Realistic, gritty, and it's great. Why is it number 10 then? Shouldn't it be FPS of the year? No. I'm giving this game number 10 for one simple reason. It's too realistic. It's like, it takes itself too serious as a shooter. That's not, that's not bad. It's just, that's not what I like. I like to have fun. I mean, I love a great realistic shooter, but I don't like that realistic of a shooter. It's a great game. And another thing to take in consideration in this top 10 is, this is my personal opinion from earlier this year. You may share a different opinion. If you do, great. I'm happy if you disagree. I'm more than happy if you disagree. This is just my personal top 10 picks of the year from what I played of this year. So, if you disagree, congratulations. That's great. I'm happy you disagree, that you share a different opinion than me, but this is my personal picks. So, don't, send me 5,000 billion, flaming fanboy comments, oh, Call of Duty sucked, Battlefield was good. This is a great game. Let's talk about the multiplayer of this. The multiplayer, of course, is outstanding. I am not kidding about that. It's a fantastic multiplayer. And that's just me. I don't like the formula of Battlefield, and I never have. That's not a bad thing, like I said. It's just, that's not my formula of FPS gameplay. It's a fantastic game. I loved it. Definitely a contender for FPS of the year if you want it to be. So, that's, yeah, that's my pick. Up next, will a super bloody fighting game, I think it gets its due.